practicing the art of drawing for many years, and I have discovered that there is a definite key to doing good drawings, and that's observation. The more you can observe, the more you see, the more you'll develop your artist's eye. The more you see, the better you'll draw. And you can learn to draw. Are you ready to go, Lisa?
Yeah.
Let's get started, and we invite you to work right along with us. I'm going to move on to a 4B pencil. It'll be a little darker. And get that heavy look. Look how dark that goes on. Don't be afraid to do the dark areas, because they are really dark, almost black down in here and here. If you don't get yours dark enough, your form won't look as round. You can't be timid with the shadows. Okay, I mentioned earlier that there was a lighter area, a reflected area there, so I'm going to leave that. Darken up in here. And I'm going to take the edge of that pencil and darken around the stem. Look how that pops the stem right out. Then subtly, a little lighter pressure to get those contour shadows. You don't want a definite edge between the dark and the light. Very subtle. I'm not too worried about this left side because I think that's the side I'm going to correct. What we do need is decide whether our center point is going to be, and I'm going to put that right about here. So it falls in the middle of my base, in the middle of the oval at the top. Once I get that established, I'll show you how to make it very symmetrical. Okay. Curve this in just a little bit. Touch it up, because this is going to be the side we work from, the side that's going to be staying with us. Okay. This takes two hands to do it, one to make the tick marks and one to work across. I'm going to start at the top here, put my eraser right in the middle and my thumbnail right on the edge. Move it over. Okay, there's our first tick mark. Go down to the narrow part. Move it over, another tick mark. This can go pretty fast, and notice you don't need to worry about inches or meters or any kind of measurements, because your thumb becomes the measuring instrument. There's some darkness up by the eyes, but not very much. In fact, this area is supposed to be white with just a little bit of shadow, and I'm going to use the paper stump to add that in. It'll be very subtle and soft, and very smooth looking that way, with not too many pencil lines. By keeping all the graphite on the paper stump instead of your finger, you're able to reuse it and redistribute at other places, which is really a beneficial effect. As you can see in this photo, there are several shapes, and you may see different shapes that I don't even comprehend, but I'm seeing an oval or an ellipse shape that goes around the frilly part of this outer daffodil. I'm seeing a cup or a straight-edged, almost straight-edged form here, a square or a rectangle. Around the whole outside of the flower, I can imagine a great ellipse balanced on its side at about a 45-degree angle. And then within there are definite some oval shapes, triangles, Keeping these in mind, it's going to make the drawing of the daffodil a lot easier. It travels from the light source to the outer edge, the closest surface of that eye to that light source. It enters as a dot if it's a round source like the sun, spreads out in all directions into a crescent, almost an illuminated crescent, and then exits. So you're going to get a white spot here and a lighter version of the color of the iris of the eye down here. You can see how that transfers into black and white. Comes in, hits the eye in a highlight dot, comes out showing a lighter area along here. There also might be some sparkly places if there's a lot of moisture in the eye, here, and maybe in the tear duct.